Welcome to Raw Timber, where dual shafts, harvester heads, grinders, and chippers turn raw inputs into controlled output. From compact industrial shredders in tight yards to forest harvesters handling full-grown giants, every machine here exists for one reason: efficiency under pressure. Before the cutters engage, before torque builds, before waste becomes resource. There's a test, a load, a machine waiting to prove itself. Welcome to Raw Timber where dual shafts bite into industrial waste, where harvesters tame giants, and where nothing leaves the yard without being processed, measured, and transformed. They start by pushing the limits. Dual shaft cutters tear through cardboard and dense industrial debris, the compact frame sliding easily into tight working zones while still delivering aggressive, controlled shredding. It's efficient, deliberate, built for real-world constraints, not showroom floors. Then the tone shifts. Instead of cutting a tree down, it's carefully relocated. A full-scale transplant. Root ball secured, crane steady, precision over destruction. It's expensive, no doubt, but preserving decades of growth has value that can't always be measured in dollars. Back on the yard, precision cutting at scale takes over. Massive torque, calculated feed rates, operators working inches from raw power. One mistake near those rollers and it's over. Respect isn't optional here, it's survival. The Dobson DH 812 steps up next. Logs up to 24 inches feed into its hydraulic system, spinning at 500 revolutions per minute to produce consistent G30 chips. Swap the screen and it shifts to G100. That flexibility matters. But push it too far oversized logs, inconsistent feed, and you'll see where the limits start to show. Nothing is wasted. Sawdust becomes biofuel through heat and compression. What once piled up now turns into clean burning energy. That's not marketing, that's operational sustainability. Speed matters, but so does safety. Slow-speed shredders reduce risk because high-speed chippers don't forgive hesitation. Anyone who's worked around them knows how fast things can go wrong. Controlled torque beats reckless RPM every time. Then comes the Peterson 2000, 710D, nearly 70,000 pounds of grinding authority, a 60 by 32-inch feed opening, a 44-inch lift roller, quick change screens for dialing in output, built to dominate heavy material without choking under pressure. The Chipper Energy CT 40 to 75 TTS shows how forestry and agriculture overlap, producing high-quality energy chips for renewable fuel. Clean fuel is no longer a niche idea, it's a growing necessity. A veneer slicer turns full logs into paper-thin sheets in seconds. Chain-driven systems handling what used to take hours. Engineering compressing time itself. On the crushing side, the McCloskey spread C50 jaw, S190 screener, C44 cone pushes 500 tons per hour through granite. Track-mounted flexibility, high capital investment, yes. But throughput at that scale justifies the footprint. Out in rough terrain, 6x6 rigs drag through bark and soil, tearing root systems from the ground. Powerful, but always, the question remains, is brute force the smartest approach? Mechanical splitters cycle at 20 strokes per minute, one split every 3 seconds. Fast enough to compete with hydraulics? That depends on load consistency and operator rhythm. The H21D harvester answers with 305 horsepower and advanced hydraulics, paired with a massive crane and harvester head. Built for extreme conditions, engineered for relentless forestry operations. Chainsaw debates heat up Husqvarna 572 XP versus Steel MS 462C. Power versus precision. In the end, it's operator preference and cutting conditions that decide the winner. Deep in the forest, it becomes a symphony. 480 horsepower trucks, 500 horsepower engines, a Hanola 1000. 310 chipper devouring 150 cubic meters per hour through a 70 by 100 centimeter intake. Logistics and horsepower working in sync. On the recycling side, the Forec multi-crusher system reduces jams, cutting maintenance costs while chewing through appliances with controlled aggression. Smart design over brute chaos. Then the VZ950 Titan from Bandit, 700 horsepower, dual shafts, engineered for total destruction. Entire vehicles collapse into manageable scrap, ready for separation and recovery. But real recycling goes deeper. Fluids, plastics, glass full cycle responsibility matters. Zato's cable shredders show what precision shear force looks like. Perfect blade overlap, consistent torque, optimized pre-shredding for downstream copper separation. And when throughput becomes the focus, machines like the RS-110 grab LDPE containers with authority, clean drops through screening baskets, textbook execution from feed to discharge. Finally, we step inside a professional firewood operation. Petzold TB900 chipper, TM12 processor, Raybod screener, supported by a Manitou MLT 733. Processed, sorted, stacked quality fuel built on disciplined workflow and serious capital investment. From compact dual-shaft shredders to 700 horsepower Titans, from careful tree relocation to full-scale biomass conversion, this is the cycle in motion. No wasted motion, no wasted material, just raw systems turning raw inputs into measurable output. This is raw timber,